Kyle Hamilton once again gives us the reason and the explanation for what the Ravens need to do to get better. If their pass defense obviously been a major disappointment thus far in the season, and a lot of questions here about a team that was dominant a season ago that has not lived up to the hype this season. I'm going to play you the clip in just a second. Before I do that, welcome to Vlog Talk, your home for all things Baltimore Ravens football. If you are a Ravens fan and you're new to this channel, we're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the season. So if you could take a second, like the video, subscribe. We are growing, but I need each and every one of you watching this to hit subscribe to help me get there. I appreciate all you tuning into these videos. Your support means the world to me. But enough of that. Kyle Hamilton once again was asked about the poorest start for this Baltimore Ravens defense, and this is what he had to say.
You saw in the secondary on Sunday, some of the breakdowns.
Yeah, I think it's most of our problems is just nothing structural. It's just fundamental stuff. I mean, we got to tackle, we got to get off blocks, we got to communicate, and we've been saying this for 5 weeks now, so it's time to start actually doing it, and just not coming up here and just saying it.
That's right, folks. It's almost the same exact answer that he gave 3 weeks ago, and like he said, it's been 5 weeks. I don't know how long they're going to keep giving the same reasons of the communication, fundamentals. That's great. But at the end of the day, this is the NFL, and something needs to get fixed and fast. They've had one good full game out of 5. Now, we know that, again, Zach Orr, this is his first time calling plays, so I preach patience with that. But at the end of the day, this is the NFL, and this is a results-driven league. And if the results aren't there, something's got to change. So I'm glad they brought in Dean Pease as a advisor. I think it's going to do nothing but good things for Zach Orr, who is still, this is his first time calling plays. That's his first time being a coordinator. I think having a guy who is as knowledgeable as Dean is, giving him a second set of eyes and opinions on things, hopefully helps him a little bit more. Really, it's just been the secondary that's been the big disappointment so far in the season, which is really puzzling to me because they have, I think, all the pieces they need. And it's not really a matter of that they need to gel because they've been there. Last year's defense was absolutely dominant. And yes, you lost some pieces, but your best players you retained. So I'm not quite sure if maybe it's a Zach Orr is doing something differently schematically or what it is that is throwing this defense and the secondary in particular off so badly. But the drop off from last year to this year is it's like they just drove off a cliff. Now, I'm not throwing in the towel and saying this is going to be the end result for this team because I don't think it is. I think they'll get it figured out. I certainly hope so. They need to because it's not getting any easier in the coming weeks. But the fact that they are this far into the season and still rank almost last in the National Football League in passing defense is certainly concerning with the talent that is in the secondary. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think about Kyle Hamilton's comments? Obviously, they know more about it than I do, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know more than Kyle Hamilton or Zach Orr or anybody else. But it does seem a little concerning that you've retained your elite, almost historic defense from a year ago, and the drop-off has been so significant in the back end of this defense. What do you think the Ravens need to do to straighten up this defense? Do you think they will get better as the season goes on? Let me know down in the comments, guys. I appreciate you tuning in to this video. Don't forget to check out all the other videos that are coming out. I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Go Ravens.